We are live. What is good? I am Andy Malfrina, and we are trying something special today. I don't know if you read the title. We are trying something super duper special today. Let me change something on Twitch real quick, actually. Twitch.tv/Andy Malfrina if you are of that persuasion and you would like to watch it over there. We're going to see if this works. I did not test it. We don't have time to test things. We just do stuff here. We just do stuff. There's no time to test anything. But we will see if this fucking works. And if it doesn't, I will beg for money and you guys will buy me a new computer and we'll try it again. Now, as you can tell, Pat is not here again today, unfortunately. He was taken out. He was taken out by the gay agenda, as you guys are aware. Colton, he's sent by the Democrat establishment to disrupt all the good work we're doing over here on Drag the Lake. He's part of the gay mafia. Now Pat had to do some shit today, and he wanted to reschedule, but I have to go park cars tonight. Bling blang bloom. Yeah, so we can't do that. And I gotta be honest, where's my state tax return? I don't know, dude. I don't know if the state is gonna be fucking super quick to give you back all that money they stole. I would just hang out. Hey, racism didn't win today. St. Ivan. Oh, yeah, that's also right. Okay, so I changed it up here on the Twitch. Let me go over to the YouTube to hit that monetization. We got to make that 5 cents today. Yes, over on youtube.com/dragthelake732. If you guys want to hang out in the live chat over there. I already told you about the Twitch, twitch.tv/Andy Malfree. It's a good time over here. But yeah, I got to tell you, dude, I don't know how to fucking podcast anymore. I don't know how to fucking I know how to. You know what it is? I've learned my role. I'm not good at I've learned my role sounds demeaning. I don't like how that made me feel as I said it. I actually don't like how it made me fucking feel because it made me feel like a fucking bitch. And I don't like to feel like a fucking bitch. I like to feel like a fucking man and a big boy because I'm a big boy. But nah, dude. I don't know. You know what it is? It's not even about staying in my lane, knowing my role, all that type of verbiage that makes me feel like a fucking bitch. It's just I don't have I like hanging out talking to my friends. It's not like if someone walked out right now, if someone walked out right now and handed me a check and they were like, here's $1 bajillion. Here's $1 bajillion, Andy. Go fucking yap 5 days a week. You have $1 bajillion for yapping. I'd find stuff to talk about because I'm good at doing my job. You give me a job, I'm good at doing that job. You give me a fucking job, I say, oh, that's a good job right there. I'm going to do that job. I'm going to do the hell out of that fucking job, brother man, you got a job for me? I'm going to do that job. That's why I'm a good worker to have on the site. I do a job. But I got to tell you, just with my age, how the world goes, how things transpire, how things are, and then you go out and you give a shit, and then the world goes, fuck off. We don't give a fuck that you give a shit, Andy. And I go, well, I'm gonna put my resources elsewhere. So it's I don't know, man. That whole I gotta tell people what's good. Let's hang out. Let's fucking chit chat. Let's have a fun time. And that's harder to do when I'm alone. That's why I was doing heavy on the fucking chat last time. But what were you saying? The state keeps my return every year because I refuse to pay them for shit that they say I owe DHS and child support. I give the money to my kid's mom, not the government. That's interesting. That's funny that they won't drop that. Can your kid's mom go to the government and go yo, we don't gotta? Is it on Is it on like if the court says you owe child support, but then the mom is like, nah, he's good. I don't care. Like retroactively. Do they drop it or is it like, no, we've decided I gotta do my taxes, but I sold a bunch of stock before I went long term, so the capital gain is gonna suck. Yeah, I sold some Bitcoin last year to break even and try not to avoid getting a real job for a little bit. And but I was worried that was gonna fuck me, but that shouldn't my wife keeps telling me that shouldn't fuck me too hard, and I believe her. I trust her a lot on stuff. She knows smart people shit. She knows adult shit way better than I do, so I believe her. I've never oh wait, I don't want to put you on blast for that one, Derek. um it's fees and shit from when we were in court, not the actual child support money, I guess. Oh, interesting. I'm just taking the money they owe from the collection plate at church. Solid move. Solid move. Feeling evil today. Hell yeah, dude. Cause some evil. Very evil. Very, very nice. Very evil. Are you Danhausen today, brother? Are you Danning your housing? But anyway, let's see if this works. I am without a co-host. I don't know what to fucking do. So today, Magic the Gathering. Yes, dude. Yes. Magic the Gathering. Yeah. I'm still going to be talking and stuff, but I want to play Magic the Gathering. Why not, dude? Why not? What other podcast? Tell me. Is any other podcast on the internet right now playing Magic the Gathering? They're fucking not. And you can't prove that. You can't prove that. There's no other. You know how Pat goes? Pat posts on his story. He goes, the only morning show in Austin. Exactly. This is the only show in Austin doing Magic the Gathering. I love Magic so much. It's nice. It's nice to have a thing. It's nice to have a thing because you just, you look at the world and you're like, this is all fucking bullshit. I'm going to play Magic the Gathering. Oh, no. Dude, we'd be playing Magic all day, dude. Wait, let's go back to this. No, wait. Here we go. Because, dude, we'd be playing Magic all day. All day. We got cards. We got cards, dude. We got cards. I'm gonna make $1 bajillion. Actually, I gotta be honest. Oh yeah, and here's all the ones I put in cases that might be. Oh, god damn it! I gotta figure out a better way to like put these in the cases because I think what I'm gonna do is because I put them in these and like I top load them like that, but then. So like, cause I watched a dude on YouTube say about, he was saying about, so like they avoid getting dust. Then, so you load them in like that. And I don't even know if this one's worth anything. Yeah. Cause they kind of like, I don't know, dude. They'll hit you with like a foil card, but it'll be like, shit, is there stuff getting on the, no, okay. It'll be like a foil card, but it'll also be, I don't know if you could tell, but it's like, this one's like a common, I think. But then, so the guy was saying you put them in that way, but then you put them in this way to like keep it from the dust. But then the card, like how this one just did, it's just going to fall out easily when when I was like picking all these cards up, it was just like falling out fucking easy. And I don't like that. So I think I think when I have actual valuable cards that I want to keep in these, I'm going to bottom load them in the sleeve and then top load them like this. Because it's like, this one's a really cool fucking card too, by the way. Here, wait. I don't know. Let me use Blood Meridian to balance out the light. I was reading Blood Meridian, by the way. It's a good book. But yeah, I don't know if you could see. I don't know if you could see that one properly. Sorry. I sit right in front of my window so I can get like natural light in here. But yeah, I got to do them. I got to do them differently because this shit's just gonna like fall out of the card. The card's just gonna fall out of the case. But truth be told, I put a lot of the foils because basically the cards I've been throwing in the cases, I'm probably putting way more than I need to. Basically, if it's a foil, I put it in the case. And then if it's like a gold, wait, what is it? It's common, uncommon, rare, and then like ultra rare. And so the rare ones, and basically how those are set up, you can't really see it. Yeah, so this one's a foil. This one's I don't know if you can see it. This one's a foil, but if you look at the symbol right here, it's black. That means it's uncommon. And then there'll be like, oh yeah, I think this one's actually, I don't know if you could tell, that one's like got a orangey thing to it. That means it's like ultra rare or something like that. Oh yeah, and then there's these ones that'll be like silver in the corner. It'll be like silver in the corner. So the silver in the corner means that it's uncommon. But yeah, truth be told, I was saving a lot of the foils, but like the foils in and of themselves don't even make it necessarily more valuable. Because I got this app called Collector, which is really nice. Got this app called Collector. Currently, my collection is worth $107. I wish it was worth $175. And let me show you my portfolio. Yeah, that traveling chocobo I just showed you. Even that one's like ultra rare, I think, because it had the fucking orangey thing in the corner. But even that one's only worth like, right now it's only worth like $18, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny to have a physical card. It's just a piece of paper and you're like, yes, someone will buy this for. But yeah, like my most valuable cards right now, I have a Gardevoir EX. It's a Pokemon card. That is apparently worth $75. Which when I got it, it was worth like $60, and now it jumped like $10, which is cool. That traveling chocobo I just showed you is worth $18. I got a Charizard EX. What do I got? Holofoil. This is worth like $14. And then Brotherhood Regalia. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, actually, I did get a card that was worth somewhat. A couple bucks when Nate and Lemaire got me all those cards for my birthday. But yeah, and then I got, so those are the card. I only have 4 cards right now that hit double digits. Yeah, Derek, they got Final Fantasy. Yeah, they got Final Fantasy. They're pretty sick. I know a lot of real deal Magic the Gathering fans don't like the purists, I guess. I don't know if they deserve to get called the purist. I don't know. I'm also like, I love Magic the Gathering, but I haven't been in it hardcore the whole time. I did to be fair to the purist, I was living in shame of wanting to like this, so I didn't, but I had to do a lot of self-growth, so I don't know if I get to be. Is this just how I dress? I'm just 36 and I still dress like I'm fucking on my way to Warped Tour. You're allowed to. You're allowed to just never stop dressing like this. You're allowed to just, at no point do you have to ever stop dressing like you're on your way to Warped Tour. And it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, and then I have a couple cards. So those are my double digit cards. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, and then I got 10 cards that are worth more than $1. But yeah, I gotta figure out a better way of so I might not have to put so many fucking cards in the protective thing, but I also too, even, it's like you don't know what's gonna go up in value over time. So it's like a thing to me, it's a thing of like, yo, better be it takes 2 seconds and better be safe than sorry. And then if 5-10 years that shit don't go up in value, I'll take it out and I'll use that on some other shit. But I can win a chocobo race because I get mine HGH. That's the way, that's actually the secret way you do it to win. But yeah, what was I talking about with the I got to figure out a better way to hold them because I don't want to worry about the cards. I don't want to worry about the cards falling out. I'm 24, bringing back the new metal dress attire. Good. Never let, like, you know what? The older I get, the more I realize like new metal will never die. Like Knock Loose doing that song with Denzel Curry revitalized that thought in my head. Like dude, there's something about it. Cause like I think we've learned over the years with it was most apparent with like we started to realize a shit ton of black people love emo music, and since the development of rap, white people have always loved rap, and I think it's always good every so often to have the rock and rap collab that you didn't see coming. I think it's always important to have those because the rap rock combo it's what they don't want us to be. It's if we work together, then they want us working against each other. They want us looking left and right so we don't look up. You know what I mean? And rap rock is us working together. But yeah, it's just I think it'll be till the sun goes out and no one can live on this earth anymore. All that will be left are the Twinkies, the Roaches, and Limp Bizkit fans. You know what I mean? Like rap rock will never die. I think that's like because I was realizing it too. I listen to a lot of music and I know I'm super biased, but I gotta tell you, metalcore is one of the best genres ever. It's like you can't fight it and you shouldn't fight it. And in there, metalcore is the subset of new metal or vice versa, however you want to look at it. And it's just stuff like that. It's just in our core. And yeah, rap rock is in our core, and rap rock will never go away, and it'll never that flame will never be put out. Denzel Curry's one of the best live shows. I can see that. I've seen a lot of footage of him, and it seems like his live show goes crazy. 99 to Infinity, very good. Exactly. Onyx and Biohazard popped on my playlist this morning. Good shit. What were you guys saying about cards? Was anyone giving me good advice on keeping my cards? Let's gather some fucking magic. Yes. I just joined to MTG. Everyone should. Magic the Gathering is a good time. Real ass yeah, dude. We're gathering like some real ass dudes. The last Airbender deck will fuck you up. I imagine it will. I gotta get. I just want to start getting cards and building decks now. My buddy wears white gloves to handle his cards like some gay art curator. I mean, yeah, I agree. Like, I agree with that energy, but also, on the off chance, like, dude, if you look up some of these cards, the difference between a PSA 10 and a PSA 9, I mean, sometimes it's thousands of dollars. And if you just take that extra step, to be very dainty with your cards, I mean, you get that shit graded, that's now worth $10,000 as opposed to like 900. And I like, don't get me wrong, you still make a lot of money, but let me just look it up on wait a minute, graded. Here we go. Bing bang boom. Yeah, dude, literally. I just looked up that Gardevoir EX. I just looked it up on the collector app. If that is right now, if that's a PSA 10, it's $187. But if it's a PSA 9, it's $60. Literally loses more than half its value. Wait, if I get it graded, it's it's going to lose money. Huh. See, that's interesting. See, that's what's like so exciting about cards and stuff, the little things like that. Like right now, my card's worth $75. But if I get it graded and it ends up being a 9, I'm actually going to lose $15. Or I'm going to gain $122. Huh. That's fun stuff. Wonder what that's like for other cards. My Chocobo. My Chocobo. Yeah, no one's got. That's so funny. I looked up the traveling Chocobo. No one's gotten that shit graded. Doesn't it cost you like $15 to get a card graded? I want to look up another one. See if there's any like big time fucking cards. Here we go. Pokemon. Here we go. Charizard. Wait, is that the one I have? No, I don't have that one. Yeah. Here's another one. Charizard EX, Pokemon SV 151, special illustration rare 199-165. If you get that graded at a PSA 10, you get it's worth $1,083. But if it's a PSA 9, it's worth $486. So yeah, looks like, and then it's kind of funny. From 8.5, it's 405. 8 is a 385. 7 is a 363. So like from like 9 to 7, damn, even a PSA 1 of that is worth $290. But yeah, from like 1 to 9, it's like a logical progression. It looks like it jumps up about $50 to $80 on each one. Nah, maybe close. Yeah, probably $70 to $100 on each one. No, not that much. Yeah, $50 to $80 per number graded. But then when you go to 9 to 10, it literally is like, it almost like does 100. It's like 150% jump up. Wait, 46, 183. What's 486 divided by 1,000? What is that? 26%. 3. No, I don't know how to do math. Wait, should I have done it the other way? Should I have done it 1,830 divided by 486? Let's try that one. I think that's what I meant to do. I used to be good at math. I mean, I'm good at math, but my common sense is gone. Oh, no, never mind. That's like 3 times. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. That's more than 3 times. It's more than 3 times. Yeah. So literally from a PSA 10 from a 9 to a 10, you've like, it's gone up in like 350%. I'm going to scroll down. You're all going to be calling me retarded. Wait, what did you say, Triple G? And then I'm feeling evil today, Andy. Truth be told, I'm lying. Oh, nice. Limp Bizkit made a music video on the World Trade Center. I rest my case. That's a really, really good point. Toy talk with Andy. You gonna be mean because you're gonna call it I feel like Slav's gonna call Magic cards goy paper or some goy board. Card grading is a scam. I don't know enough to agree or disagree with you, but I gotta tell you, it's like very well, like if I was trying to run a scam with the card grading, I would grade dudes' cards at a not like if I found a card that was a 10, I'd grade it at like an 8 or a 9 and then offer to buy it from you and then regrade it at a 10. But also like that's the thing about card grading is, well, when it comes to a lot of the card stuff, there's part of me that goes like, do I want to feed into this world? Because I really like collecting cards, and if you have a good card that's expensive, you get it graded, resell it, you make a couple bucks. But then it's like, I look online and I see how like no one plays Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? Like if you meet people who talk about Magic, it's because they're playing. Like no one's getting into Magic just to resell Magic cards. Not that you can't like make money doing that, but no one's just getting into Magic. And I could be also just talking out of my ass. Who the fuck knows about any of this? Take everything I say with a grain of salt. But wait a minute. But like people, it's like there's no like fucking Magic card vending machines that random fucking dudes are camping out at and buying the whole fucking machine and scamming little kids and stuff like that. Like they're not doing that. They're not doing that. Like, so there's this part of me though that I go, it's fun for, I think it's way more about just focusing on like what's fun for me and not like, focusing on like what's fun for me. And I gotta be honest too. If I was like selling cards, I'd really want to make sure I sold it to like the right person, not just make sure it's like, I'm just here to flip a card and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my other thing too with the card grading is like, it seems because you just like send any of that grading stuff, you send it away and then hope, you send that shit away and then you hope that that guy's not just like fucking around with you. And then it's like, how many times do you get it regraded? Because it's like, the quality is going to dip a little in the regrading process. Those playing cards from the Iraq invasion, as with the targets, is the only true card. Deck of value, true. Getting cards graded costs nearly 10% of its graded value. Is that true? I thought getting cards graded was just like a flat fee. If it's an expensive card, it can cost hundreds of dollars to grade it. Wait, is that real? That's crazy. Fucking cunts. These guys suck ass. I didn't realize getting your card graded was that fucking expensive. Damn, this shit's fucking annoying. You can go pay over $100 just to get the 1K grading. Goddamn. Slav, how do you speed run being a homo every time? Logical progression is not a term for something that is an illogical possession. Dude, you just need... Slav needs to wear a beret at all times because you're just speed running being a homo. I love you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. But like, you know what I mean? And by the way, whenever you get on your fucking high horse of like, Andy's afraid of the truth. No. It's just about you being a huge homo. It's just about you being a huge fucking homo and saying stuff like this. Logical progression is not a term for something that is an illogical possession. Like, bro, what? Not even goy cards, just plain retarded. Just go play blackjack and hold them like a grown up. Like, dude, kill your... Nah, well, I can't say that. Like, it's just like, what are you doing, dude? You can't have fun? We're just like fucking cool guy all the time. Can't have fun. Also, Magic Gathering is a fun ass fucking card game to play. Probably takes fucking, I don't know, man. Every time I hate playing fucking, you know what it is? Like, because Magic is actually, you sit there and you build your deck and you have your strategy and all this stuff. It's like, it actually feels like a real competition. The fucking bullshit you're talking about, blackjack and Texas Hold'em. That's like, I hope the dealer gives me a good card, and then I can lie to these other people better than them. I got to tell you too, I don't like hate any of those games. I hate playing poker with other people because, dude, the way people get when you play poker is you literally learn the worst of all your friends. You find out which of your friends are the worst human beings because there's something about poker. It's the same thing as like people who get deep into sports sometimes, especially with like football and how like, well, not always with football, but because sometimes you get certain people who get deep into the analysis and they just turn nasty for some reason. And then it's like, if you're not deep into that shit the same way they are, they like immediately think less of you, which is always odd to me. I love Magic the Gathering, but if you don't want to play it, I'm not going to think less of you. But no, it's every time, like, there's something about, I don't know, man. It might, maybe this is just me being a fucking baby, but like, and I'm on this shit right now because I'm big into big Sam Tripoli fan at the moment. Just been loving. I heard him. Well, I've always checked out Tripoli's pod, but I heard him on Danny Jones's show. Absolutely killed it on Danny Jones. Did like 2.5, 3 hours on Danny Jones that was just fucking ripped. But no, I've been a big Tripoli guy at the moment, and Tripoli always talks about like high and low vibration shit. He always talks about like high and low vibration shit, and it's just like the nastiness that every fucking time I've ever played poker with people, it just makes them nasty. And it, to me, it comes off as like a low vibration activity. So I literally like, I like will politely, people will be like, you want to play poker? I go, I know. No, it makes people, dude, it's what made me want to like skip a week of Munchkins. Something was going on and something was in the air when we play Munchkins at the creek, and it was just making people fucking nasty. And I don't want to do that shit ever. That's how they make money. It is a flat fee. Oh, it's okay. So it used to be a flat fee. It's not a flat fee anymore. So wait, they charge you when you get a card graded, they charge you off of the perceived value of it? That's some bullshit. I have 4K basketball cards that I would love to get graded, but I don't have the cash for that. Yeah, that's fucking lame. That's lame as shit. I didn't know that. This is, by the way, this is why I like talking. I learn way better. I learn mo better. I do a lot mo better learning. No, I learn a lot more when like talking to people as opposed to like just sitting down and read an article and look. I just if I could, I would just find the guy that knows it and ask and knows shit and ask them questions. So if you guys know stuff more than me, let me know. Let me know stuff. PSA is the fucking worst. They can fuck up your card worth 45K. We'll offer you 20. That's interesting. All right. Well, that's good to know, because in the future, if I ever do actually want to get a card graded, I'll like really make sure I go to like a trusted fucking place. Mr. Joe Cool Slav over here. Yeah. I don't play cards, but boy, do I love throwing dice. I will. Yeah. Throwing dice seems fun, but throwing dice seems, you know what it is? Because there's no like strategy to dice. It's just exciting. Dice to me seems like jacking off. You do a little bit of jacking off. Don't do too much jacking off. You get too deep in the jacking off and you do too much jacking off. Wait, what is this? Magic this, D&D that. All you now got to do to become Patton Oswalt is to clearly murder Steph and cry to the mass that you don't and prove otherwise, man. I still have one of the first tinfoil hat shirts they ever made, like a decade ago. Nice. Sam's retarded, but I love him. Sam rules. I like hearing Sam on Sam's the best when he's like a guest on shit. Private equity getting involved in card grain or something. Yeah, right. Well, at least we can agree that Patton Oswalt killed his wife. I don't. I mean, to be funny, yes, he 100% did. But I wonder what the argument for it is. It's odd to, didn't he like remarry real quick and stuff like that? I don't know. I got to be honest. I saw, because, well, first off, my wife like read her books and watched documentaries about her death and stuff like that. And my wife's a good judge on stuff like that. I trust her on that kind of shit. And she's like, yeah, he didn't kill her. So I take my wife's word on that, because she's like I always joke she has the skills of my wife has the detective skills of like a first year rookie detective. So I trust her on that shit. But just because of how many she's listened to so many of these podcasts and shit like that. But what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Wait, no. I actually genuinely do forget what I was gonna say. Um oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say now. I just think Patton Oswalt got really gay, like a lot of celebrities during like 2016 and then COVID. And then I think a lot of that shit is fueled by hatred of Patton Oswalt, which, I'll be honest, he definitely earned it here and there with some of his shit. Definitely earned like some teasings and stuff like that. But, like he did the Chappelle thing where he like showed himself writing a letter being like, I'm sorry I posted a picture with Chappelle. Like, don't get me wrong, like Patton Oswalt has things to like roll your eyes at and make fun of him for, but like to use that to then be like, to use that energy to go like, well, he definitely killed his wife is just like, well, it's kind of funny because it's like the people who are coming at him because they think he's such a piece of shit. It's like, yeah, well, you're gonna harass a guy constantly about murdering his wife, and it's like you're losing your critical thinking skills just because what his politics annoy you, like he's annoying on Twitter. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, and Patton Oswalt is nowhere near as bad of a dude as you guys claim he is. So you're actually sinking to the level of this made up guy in your head to then what? Act like you're better than it's a weird thing. But all that being said, I will not deny funny. It's funny to say he killed his wife. I will not I'll always get behind that. You gooping? Jake Ricka. Jake, I was actually laying in bed in my underpants watching your videos this morning. It was just a beautiful experience. But no, I'm not gooping today. I'm gathering my magic. Potentially. It was funny. I did this because I was like, I'm not gonna have the energy to talk alone, and then I've been talking alone perfectly fine. Yeah, Oswald's done Story Wars. He's done like Legion of Skanks, or maybe not Legion of Skanks, but he definitely like showed up to Skankfest and does shit like that. Like Oswald's still like he might have like annoying politics, but he's still like a fucking real comedian at the end of the day, and that's why it's like I don't know. You get these like dorks on Twitter who, it's the same people who make videos every week saying Burt Kreischer's ruined. And it's like, yeah, he's fine. He's doing small arenas and big theaters and shit like that. Burt's fine. Him and his friends keep selling out, what's it called? Red Rock or whatever that fucking venue's called. It's like, no, there's this, there's this weird collective of I don't even know if you would call them fans, but there's this like weird collective of people who like watch comedy. They're like comedy consumers, but they don't seem like fans. They exist to like complain and shit on comedians for not acting right. But then they like I don't know, they don't do a great job at explaining what they like, and they don't do a great job at like it's like all the shit that they do, like, like they don't do a great job of showing that they have, like sort of a great taste in comedy. Cause everything they do, like, is all the stuff that you're like, yeah, that shit's good. Like, we all agree that shit's good. You know what I mean? They don't portray themselves as having like a deep knowledge of like actually good shit. So it is like an interesting thing of like, what are you doing here, man? And I don't, I'm not saying this shit to like fucking shit on them or anything. I almost feel bad because I go like, I don't even know. I think they get lost in the sauce, and I just think like they wake up every day. It's the same, it's in a similar pocket of like these conservative people on the internet, like these right wing accounts, like they exist to pwn the libs. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of these people just exist to fucking dunk on, comedians they don't like. It's an interesting thing. I mean, not that you could scroll through my Twitter and I'm literally retweeting people going like, you're a fucking dumbass. Like I'm kind of leaning into a silly thing, but like I still do it. But I also then I go enjoy things. You know what I mean? I go and I talk about the things I like. Like I'm sitting here fucking getting fucking shit on by Runaway Fag being like, oh, you like stuff? It's like, yeah, I also like stuff. Like I'm sitting here, I've been talking the whole time about Magic the Gathering that I really enjoy. You know what I mean? It's like, but there's these people that because that's why I don't judge them completely, because I do it, but I also go. It's like you gotta like spend time liking stuff, and I don't think they ever spend time liking stuff. Derek, if your husband died, you'd be all Eric. I doubt that nerd has balls to kill his wife. That's hilarious. He'll break his silence one day. You'll see. Comedy, the perfect cover for all. They exist to complain about comedy while having zero comedic talent. Well, that's a thing I noticed, because I'll freely admit, like all that shit used to be my guilty pleasure, but they're not like that great anymore. Like I was watching that Too Lazy to Try guy, and I love a lot of his shit, but sometimes he'll be analyzing stuff, and it's just not like I think it's like the critical thinking skills. I think they get caught up in sort of the organic narrative. Like they get caught up in the narratives that sort of I don't mean to just talk about Too Lazy to Try, because like I said, I like a lot of I've liked a lot of his stuff, but there's like an Indian guy with, or I think a Middle Eastern guy with glasses that also does one. And like, I don't know, they could just be, leaning into the drama narratives for clicks, which is insanely likely. But if they're not, it's like, you guys' critical thinking skills are just down the drain. Just a lot of them lack a lot of critical thinking on that shit. Oh yeah, it's funny you said, I can never harm anyone ever. Have you ever seen my misdirection? Well, no, it's funny you bring up it's funny you bring up that, because that was the other thing. I remember I remember watching a couple, realizing they don't actually understand like how, like, joke structure and why things are funny specifically. Like I remember they were like, you'll see a lot of those where they'll break down a comedian special and explain why it's unfunny. And they'll be like, "Oh, here's another lazy premise." And you're like, "Well, no." Because that's the thing. You go, "Oh, you don't realize the general how jokes work." And it's like, there's no lazy premise. There's just lazy execution. Because it's like, at the end of the day, most comedians are generally in the pocket of like relationships, or white people versus black people, or, this TV show was weird. Like, or dating, or, well, I guess that's relationship, but you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of, or here's a fucking crazy thing. Here's a sex story. Like, there's the birth of a lot of jokes there's like just a handful of general places that everyone starts. It's the execution where you show your uniqueness. So you can't really shit on someone for having there's not really a shitty premise. You know what I mean? Because that's just an idea that you haven't applied any of the joke to. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you watch that with a critical mind, you see little things like that where you go like, "Oh, these guys don't understand the process and like how to actually do it." And that's why, they're not always like, because they haven't actually and I'm not saying you have to be like a pro comedian, or you need to do it for 10 years before you really get it. It's like, no, if you just go out and try it a couple times, you'll be more understanding of the actual process. And you go like, "Oh, these guys have never actually tried it, so they don't even they don't understand certain nuances," which is, which is fine, but don't, maybe not make a YouTube channel about how you're the authority on comedy. Too Lazy to Try comes off as jealous as he's not as popular as someone he deems not funny. Well, my other thing too with a lot of those guys is they don't they'll be like, "This is bad, this is bad." And like, if they tried it, it would, so just, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Comedy is the ultimate killing your wife misdirect. Sure. Yo, give me 2 seconds. I want to go see if there's more coffee out there, and then we will gather this magic. Oh wait, did I don't know if I turned on the audio. Did I turn on the audio? Yes. There we go. There we go. Let's see if this even fucking works. Oh. Okay. Let's play a match with the Outlaw Posse. All right, I'll be right back while this loads up. So this might not work. It looks like it's running crazy slow. I might need to I might need to lower the graphics a little bit. We'll play a couple cards and see how it goes, but I might need to lower the graphics. Do a quick little mountain. All right, it's going okay. So this deck, there we go. Let's play another mountain. I forget what the, oh yeah. This deck is fun because like there's a lot of decks in here that are kind of about building up your characters, and like there's this one green deck. Okay, I'm actually gonna fucking concede real quick and lower the graphics a little bit, and then we can actually fucking gather this magic. But no, there's a lot of decks in this game. Well, like there's this one green deck. What would you call it? Planes, or no, planes are the cards you play to activate spells and creatures and shit like that. It's the fucking here we go. Graphics. Lower that. Quality level. We'll lower that. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Let's see if this moves a little quicker. But yeah, forest, I think, would be the term. Forest would be the term. Do you have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the deck? No. Wrong game, you son of a bitch. How's the volume, by the way? Is the game too loud? If the game's too loud, I can turn off like the sound effects. But it really shouldn't, because it's just a lot of... But no, this oh yeah, so the like forest deck that I have. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. The forest deck that I have is about like getting your cards out, and then you'll have like a lot of these food tokens that like go down here, and You have a lot of these food tokens that go down here, and then you use those to like build up your fucking guys, and then like you can just get butt fucked the whole game, and then you got all your boys out on a line, and then you just attack with all of them. And because you've set up, you'll have like enchantments and stuff like that down here that like, oh, you sacrifice this food token, it does all this math, and your guys that were like medium strong are now like butt fuckingly strong. And you just hit someone with a haymaker and beat them in like one round. And they think they've been like, they think they've been hosing you. They think they've been like hosing you the entire game. And then like last minute, you're like, nope, actually, I own you right now. This deck is cool because like this guy will have some stuff build up, and then I can play this card later and just take out 2 of his guys, which is nice. So a thing I like to do is I'll get a lot of these. Well, this card's pretty good. Whenever another outlaw you control enters, but okay. Like I like this deck where I hold on to my good cards. I get the shitty ones out of the way. I get the shitty cards out of the way to see if this dude is a nasty fucker or not. No block. Because certain decks that people have. Can I use this one yet? No. Play this guy. That'll give me a bonus. Hell yeah. Damn, this dude's gonna fuck my ass. He's about to fuck my ass. But it's okay because when you have like a fire deck. Nah. Oh no. No. My butt is getting. Oh no. He's getting up in there and living there, dude. I think I'm dead already. Wait, what did he do? That was beautiful. So my strategy that I wanted to implement that I didn't get enough lands out to do is, here, let's go back to the battlefield. So like I could have trick shot. See, even there I was kind of fucked. Because like deal 6 damage to target creature and 2 damage up to one other target creature. That wouldn't have done anything on here. Yeah, no, I was just fucked from the jump. So how many? Wait, he did all this with fucking 3 lands? What the fuck, dude? Oh, he turned. No, wait, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he had 5 land. No, 4. Yeah, he had 4 lands. But this forest turned into basically a creature. Wait, was that? Oh no, it got turned into a creature. What the fuck is ward? Whenever a permanent with ward becomes the target of a spell or ability, and an opponent controls counter. Wait, I'm reading too fast. Whenever a permanent with ward becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls. Whenever a permanent with ward becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls. Counter it unless that player pays the ward cost. What? That didn't really help me understand ward. At the beginning of the okay, what do these cards say? When this creature enters Earthbound 1, target land you control becomes a 0/0 land creature with haste. Put a +1 counter on it when it dies, or it is put into exile. Return it to the battlefield. Okay, so this card brought this land out. And then what does it say? When this creature enters Earthbound 1. Okay, yeah, that brought that card out. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add additional wrist. Offspring, Mord 1, Trample. A creature with Trample can deal excess combat damage to the player or Peace Walker. Oh yeah, Trample means. So if I don't know if you saw it, but are you saying with the butt fucking? That's why we know Andy likes Magic. Yes. So we saw with the fucking whenever a creature would trample, this dude hit me and then hit my guy and then me. That's what trample lets you do. Because a lot of times, even if your creature is crazy strong, like this guy's 16. I think he was 16/16. And then if I block him with a 1/1 creature, I'm pretty sure that he kills my guy, but he doesn't do any damage to me. Now, if you have trample, you kill the guy. And so I blocked him with someone with 2. So then that, like, whatever my blocking would take off of his combat power, oh, was the connection lost? And we're back. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is probably a lot for my computer. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, put a +1/1 counter on target creature you control other than that creature. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1 counter on each creature you control when X is this creature's power. On each creature. Okay. Yeah. So this is what a lot of forest decks do. I've been learning is like, so both of these cards do the same. They're the same cards, so they do the same thing, obviously. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1/+1 counter on each creature you control when X is this creature's power. But that does that. It like when you do the land decks, it like compound on each other. So both of these bards double. And then what did this one do? Did he even get to level 3 yet? At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Permanents you control with counters on them have ward. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't even fully know how he got these guys this strong. What are these tokens? Yeah, I don't even completely understand how he got them these strong. But anyway, he butt fucked me fair and square. That was a good, clean butt fucking. It was a very clean butt fucking. Let's try again. He got a, what was that? Okay, so he's got a forest and a oh shit. Yeah, see, the thing with this deck is like you gotta be getting dudes out early. Gotta be getting motherfuckers out early. Just fill, because I think the point of this deck is you get a lot of these guys out early. They fill up the fucking place. You try to bait these guys. You guys know me. I love baiting dudes. I love baiting dudes. You try to bait these guys into like using a bunch of their fucking cards. And then when they use all the cards to kill your guy, then you have a bunch of guys to, because it's win either way. And I prefer it because I'm not really good at the whole like laying traps and then doing this and that. Like I like getting a bunch of dudes out. You know me, I like a bunch of dudes. I like to get a bunch of dudes in the mix and just bombard you. Like if I was a general, I'd be like Putin in Russia, because apparently Russia's strategy is just bombard them with men. And it's like you just bombard them and bombard them. And I realize too, a lot of times you'll get your shit full of creatures, and you can use them to then you can use them to then like KO other people's shit. Oh wait, what is this? Target opponent discards 2 cards. Wait, how many cards does he have? Okay, yeah, I'll make him discard 2 cards. This deck's really funny too, because the whole point of the deck is to just be annoying. From what I've gathered. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, what are we doing? It's asking me. Oh no. Next. Dude, all attack. Hell yeah. Surprised this guy hasn't gotten any more shit out. Is he just hoping that the deck deals? That's so funny. And then he throws that one out, and so we take that guy out of here. Spell ability your opponent controls, you may draw a card. Okay. And then he's out of here. Go next. All attack. What am I at? 4. Okay, so this isn't gonna kill him. But we're getting close. Wait. What was he at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't count. I don't know how I got 7 out of that. I'm going to hold on to this one because this is another one of those. Well, actually, no. I'm going to hold on to this. And then, actually, you know what? Let's do all attack. If he blocks, that'll get rid of that card. Hell yeah. Yeah. And then that'll get rid of that card. And then we oh yeah, what is Scry? Top of, oh yeah, Scry brings a card to the top of the deck. We got a treasure token. The treasure tokens are fine. They don't really treasure tokens are fun. They don't really like. They're nice if you need them, but well, there's also enchanted creature. Enchanted creature can't attack. Block. Okay. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards or desert card. Put them on the battlefield tapped and then shuffle. Okay. Are you guys enjoying this at all? I'm enjoying this immensely. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Yeah, I think this dude's really just hoping that he can kill me with lands. I'd love to see this guy's deck. Throw that one out there. This creature. Yeah, whatever. I'll do it on me. There we go. Get that the fuck out here. Next turn we can kill the guy. You don't want to. I've also learned to, like, don't get too cocky. So we're gonna draw a card. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these? So 9. That's so funny. So we start with 20. 9 of my damage. That's so interesting. 9 of my damage has been done from this guy's lands. Interesting strategy. There we go. And now we win. Okay. Interesting strategy. One in the world. Look at that. There we go. I was glad that I got a win after the absolute butt mogging. That guy cheek mogged me so fucking hard. Have we been progressing on this? Because I'm trying to also do this. Trying to Completed that. Attack with 15 or more creatures in a single combat steps. That's exile 150 creatures over any number of games. Oh, all of these are happening at the same time. I'm way too focused on like the specific ones that they have right in front of me. All of these are happening at the same time. Have 400 creatures with power 2 or less enter under your control over any number of games. Yeah, that's why I was doing a bunch of the fire deck shit, because in the fire decks you get a lot of like goblins and shit like that. So you have a lot of like low value creatures, and what am I doing? You have a lot of low value creatures, so goblin decks can be annoying, or fire decks in general can be annoying. And you see it too a lot of times where, which one am I playing with? Oh yeah, Outlaw Posse. Because well, there'll be somewhere like, so this one is fire and what do they call the white one? Light. What is that one called? Fire and sun. I guess sun. I don't know. But yeah, you have this one, it'll be like a lot of flying shit, and like, yeah. Where are we at? Wait, how? What did I just do? Okay, stop. I don't know what I just did. No. Don't do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. But yeah, that one had a lot of like flying cards that then amp up and boost up the other shit. What's this one working with? We got a lot of what's all the fucking water shit in here? Oh yeah, this guy rules. Gotta go to work, have fun, fucking nerds. Later, brother. Turn target creature or vehicle to its owner's hand. Enchanted creature gets -5, -0 when enchanted creature becomes tapped or is dealt damage, destroy it. Target creature control gets that. Target creature can be blocked this turn. Can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card. Interesting. I kind of want to play with this deck now. I kind of want to play with this deck. Where was the one I was looking? Oh yeah, second chance. I like that. Let's do this water shit, dude. I want to get fucking Big Red and enchanted is an enchanted creature. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Let's get out there and fucking. I need to buy magic cards, dude. I might need to get a different fucking avatar for my guy. I kind of want to do like a Final Fantasy or Ninja Turtle avatar. But I feel like you have to like, that's how they're trying to get real money out of me. Hell to pay deals X damage to. Hell to pay deals. What does that say? Hell to pay deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the amount of it. Okay. Oh shit. Oh yeah, haste lets them attack right away. I love that. Hell yeah, dude. Inflicts it, deals 2 damage to any target. If you cast another spell this turn, draw a card. Alright, well, I'm going to play that. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or discard a card, draw 2 cards. No. The spell costs 1 less to cast if you're committed a crime this turn, draw 2 cards. Okay. Let me get that out here. What does that say? Discard a card, then draw 2. Fuck. Damn. We're drawing cards out here, brother. No, I like that one. Let me get this out of here. Because we'll probably get more lands, yeah. Hell yeah. This is so much better than my warehouse job right now. What the fuck? Why was that bitch allowed to fucking block? Yeah, and you get this a lot too with you get this a lot too with the white cards. So any target you create a token treasure, draw a card. Play both of these right now. No, I can't. Fuck. No, I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna play this one. Draw 2 cards. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna keep going. I don't feel confident about this game. I don't feel, because I have yet to understand the meta or whatever they call it of this deck. Yeah, I'm gonna put my fucking head over here. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Let's flip this back here. The sound goes away when I go out of here. I'm doing way too many things. Let's play this island. And then we can... What are we doing right now? Okay, I'm going to deal 2 damage to them. Can we cast another spell? Do they all count as spells? That's a dumb question. I forget. Most of you guys don't know this game. Put target instant or social card from a graveyard. No, we'll go in here. Next. And turn. Alright, let's move this. Let's move my head over here. There's just lands behind my head. There we go. Big red. Big red deck in the morning. I like that. Let's play that. Deals 1 damage to the opponent. Cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact. Discard a card. Hell to pay deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to that creature this way. Can I... I'm going to wait a turn to play that. Okay. There we go. Get him in there. Yeah, why not? Because then I think I can use this to... Because I can't... The flying creatures fucking suck. Because it's like, I don't have shit to, like, block them. Fuck. Well, fuck. Alright, well, I'm going to play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Auto tap solution exchange. Select auto pay to confirm the new solution. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I can't block that bitch, so we're gonna do all attack right now. You bitch. Gotta get ready. You can strike those flyers. Oh, true. Oh, that's what reach does? Yeah, what do we do? Thunderstop deals X damage to target creature, where X is 2 plus the number of other spells you've cast this turn. Okay. Wait. Deals X damage to target block. Cast this turn. 2 plus 3. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sacrifice this guy. Draw 2 cards. Hell yeah. I'll play this. And then I'll play that. And I'm gonna hit you with that. You're dead. You're dead. Actually. Let's go. That was... I don't have anything to, like, gain life, though. Which kind of sucks ass. What do you got? There you go. Oh, you little bitch. It's so funny. These games, I go, oh, you little bitch. And it's like, they're just playing the game, Andy. Fuck a coin deals one target. Out here. Fuck off. Yeah, dude. This is why I don't ever like. I used to get like pissed and fucking get. Well, I didn't really have any cards that would have worked on that guy, to be honest. I think I blocked that. What do I do? Let's see what. Sometimes I just do shit to see what happens. I think Death Touch is super useful too. Which one's Death Touch? I forget that one. Because sometimes. Yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Yeah, but they can attack. I can't block their shit. Actually, I can block with this shit. Oh, well, not. Yeah, I think I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Get one away. Just kill me. Hell yeah. Yeah, it looks like he was well, I don't know if he was really holding off, but he got good card. Like, I got good cards later, and then he got good cards later. The only problem was, like, that deck didn't have much good defense when it came to, like, his better cards. Can't tell if that's you that's lagging or it's me. It's probably me. It's probably me. Local recording. I also too like jumping around. It's a weird thing when like you're streaming with this shit. You have like you guys can't hear the sound. Oh no, that was me. That was me. Cause I've lost the connection on the video like twice during this stream. Okay, let's. I'm gonna do a few more with this deck actually. I'm gonna go take a piss while this sets up. Don't look at my butt. The deck rack discipline. Now, I think the player rack discipline. Oh shit. We got a deck buttfuck band. Buttfuck deck. Wait, a deck land buttfucker is what I was trying to say. Huh. Let's go. What do you got? Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap and shuffle. What? Wait. Sacrifice this land. Search. Oh, because then it gets you a specific one. Okay. I was like, what's the point of that fucking card? Whenever a creature opponent controls enter tap. Whenever a creature an opponent controls enter, you gain one. Yo, I'm gonna have to get that out of here. This book was you bitch. It's fun figuring out a deck, if I'm being honest. Oh no. Oh fuck. Do I have to card now? That sucks. I shouldn't have played that. Can I? No, I can't play anything. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. This land is untapped. Let me get rid of that. It's not the end of the world. Ugh. Whoa. That was crazy. Flying double strike, vigilance, trample. Jesus, what the fuck is that? Okay, I gotta have something that gets that out of here. Do I? Just 2 damage to any target if you cast another spell. Draw a card. Artifact. It's not an artifact. Fuck. Let me play this. Did that lose connection? Whatever. Yeah, what? Double that card's insane. Nuts, dude. All right, let's try something. Can I play these? Yeah, I can play these whenever I want, right? Yeah, do I have enough for both of these? I think I do. All right, I'm going to try something. Block me. Wait, can I play these whenever? Next. Okay, block me. We'll do that to that. And then we'll do that to that. Yes. Does this do anything? No, we're not going to worry about that right now. Yeah, you... What the fuck? What just happened? There we go. Die. Now you die. What the fuck? Why did that... Indestructible? What? What a bitch ass... What a fucking shit card. Fucked up. That's fucking insane. What if... Oh, wait, fuck. That was actually infuriating. All right, we got to fucking... What a fucking bitch ass card, dude. Oh, wait. Let's make this one bigger. No. I'm over here now. Wait a minute. Why is this still here? Hide. Okay. That was crazy. We're going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to figure out what the fuck that card was, because that was insane. Dude, I'm so fucking mad right now. What kind of like bullshit is that? I love me some Magic Rage. Well, you're about to get it, son. You're about to get it, brother. Dude, we might have to do more Magic streams. I love this shit. Where are the people watching, by the way? Because it was funny. It dipped down to like 5 at one point. Oh, okay. People are watching over on the fucking on the YouTubes as well. Holy shit, that pissed me off. That was fucking crazy. Okay, we got to go back and figure out what that was. If you guys, I'm gonna scroll back on the video and figure out what card that was. If you're already watching and you want to do that for me, let me know if you can beat me to it. Or I'll do it in a second if you don't want to stop watching the stream. That was crazy. What a fucking cunt of a card. Okay, where were we? Let's go back. What a cute guy. What a cute fucking dude. Here we go. Oh, is that the quality of the game? Oh shit. I didn't realize it looked like that. That doesn't look good at all. That looks terrible. I'm so sorry. Okay, so wait, let's move it ahead. Move it ahead. Is it not? Oh yeah, this looked terrible, boys. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how bad it looked. Okay, this is before he played it. Okay, what is this card called? Okay, it was in the goddamn way. Bing bang boom. It's so funny. The quality's so low, I can't even read it from here. Primal Dawn. Okay, something with a Z, Primal Dawn. I'll just type Z, Primal Dawn, Magic the Gathering. Oh my god, that was crazy. What a bullshit fucking card. This is why I like streaming, but this is why I like streaming like this. Enhance. I gotta, yeah. Okay, here we go. And welcome. Let's put my head back down. Back down here. So we can look at this normal. All right, where were we? Wait, why is this not showing up right? I feel like the wait a minute. There's like another. Am I the only one? Oh yeah, I got the other one out of here. Okay, let's pull this one up. Make me bigger. No, fuck. Okay, do this. Or we'll do this. This one's better. I don't know why the screen's not. I don't know why the screen's not full screening. Why is it not full screening? No, go back to 100. Huh, that's weird. Okay. Anyway. Let me pull up the chat real quick. Enhance. The website's called Scryfall. What a bullshit fucking card. So it has flying, double strike. Yeah, let's make me bigger. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, so we're over here. And then wait, let me pull up another just so I can just clarify on these definitions. Like flying, we already know. Double strike is double strike, Magic the Gathering. Double strike, okay. And I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, but double strike in Magic the Gathering keyword ability allowing a creature to deal combat damage twice, once during the first strike damage step, and again during the normal combat damage step. If unblocked, it deals double damage to the player, planeswalker. If blocked, only deals damage to blockers. Oh, okay. So you got to block it, but it'll deal damage to you twice. Wait, okay. So how many cards in Magic the Gathering have double strike? That's crazy to me. There are over 300 cards in Magic the Gathering that feature double strike in their rules text. The majority of these creatures with approximately 200 creatures explicitly have the ability. This ability is primarily found in white and red. That's some bitch ass shit. Double strike is fucked up. Wait, can I ask more questions? Is this the AI? Dive deeper. How many of them are legal currently? Get yourself some Death Touch. Legality of cards with double strike depends entirely on the format you're playing because double strike is an evergreen keyword. It appears frequently in most every set, keeping a significant number of cards illegal even in rotating formats. As early as 2026, here is the breakdown of double strike legality across majority format. Legally by format, standard 66 cards. This format only uses cards from most recent sets, so this number fluctuates as sets rotate in and out. Roughly 150 to 160 cards since Pioneer includes all cards that return to Ravnica forward to capture a large portion of modern era double strike creatures. Okay. Oh, and Commander is like every card, right? Make a full deck of double strike, bro. You would easily make the most annoying deck in all of humanity. Okay. And let's go back to this. Okay, so we get double strike. That's pretty gay. What the fuck, dude? Vigilance. Here we go. So Vigilance is a staple evergreen keyword ability in Magic the Gathering that allows a creature to attack without tapping. This enables creatures to both attack on your turn and remain available to block on an opponent's turn. It is primarily found on white and secondary green creatures. Okay, so far, So far, we have a creature that can fly. So shit ton of creatures can't block it. And now it has double strike. So it attacks you twice, whether it be yourself or your creatures. And at a 4, it's taken out a lot. I gotta shave my mustache. That looks rough. And now it has vigilance, which after it's done attacking you, it's ready to block. And at an 8 defense, it's blocking most everyone. Oh, and it has trample. Trample? Again, let's refresh on trample. Trample allows attacking creatures to deal excess combat damage directly to the defending player, planeswalker, or battle, even if blocked. So, if it destroys your guy, it then is able to attack you because it has trample. And then it has indestructible. Prevents a permanent from being destroyed by damage or destroy effects. Indestructible permanents ignore damage-based destruction and lethal damage, including death touch. Wait, which one is death touch? Death touch, causing an amount of damage a creature deals to another creature to be lethal. A 1/1 with death touch can destroy a 10/10, making it an effective defensive tool and a way to break through multiple blockers. This video explains death touch. That didn't explain it. I wasn't paying attention properly. Oh, okay. So you use death touch as a defense. Use death touch as a defense. Okay. Okay. This indestructible though is this one's fucking me up right now. Oh, I'm sorry, lost in the sauce. Double strike is going to happen to many wives on St. Patrick's Day. Very good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Indestructible is a static keyword ability in Magic the Gathering that prevents a permanent from being destroyed by damage or destroy effects. Indestructible permanents ignore damage-based destruction and lethal damage, including death touch, but can still be removed via exile, sacrifice, or having their toughness reduced to 0. Didn't I do that, though? Okay, what's toughness? Toughness? What the fuck's toughness, then? The Magic Gathering toughness is the second number listed in the bottom right corner of a creature card, representing the maximum damage a creature can withstand in a single turn before being destroyed. Damage is marked on creatures not reduced from. Did I not get that to 0? Did I not get that shit to 0? I did that. How destruction works. Immunity to destroy and damage effects. Effects that explicitly use the word destroy have no effect on indestructible permanent. Indestructible creatures are not destroyed by lethal damage, even from creatures with death touch. Damage is still marked on them, but it does not destroy them. How to beat indestructible. Exile. Cards that exile, such as Swords to Plowshare, Path to Exile, bypass indestructibility. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Which one's this then? Sword to Plowshares. Exile target creature, its controller again gains life equal to its power. So you have to have cards that exile. Okay, that's effects forcing a player to sacrifice a creature like Diabolical Edict bypasses this protection. Toughness reduction. Oh, you have to have a card that creates toughness. Is that what it said? Toughness reduced to 0. Okay, so I can't beat it to 0. I have to have a card. So basically, wow, indestructible is actually some bullshit. If a creature's toughness becomes 0 or less, it put into the graveyard as a state-based action, not destroyed. Phase out, return to hand. Cards that bounce to hand or phase out creatures' work, losing abilities. Cards that remove all abilities, allow them to be destroyed. Common misconception: indestructible is not hexproof. They can still be targeted. They still can be tapped, enchanted, or transformed. Wait, is this people bitching about it? All right, buddy. Let's turn that volume down. Whatever, dude. That card's bullshit. This card right here. Where are we at? No, wait. Here, this one. This card right here. Fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Zatalpa, Primal Dawn. You're a whole bitch. Now I want this card. What set is this in? Fuck. What set is this from? I want this card now. Legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur, flying. It's Pauper. Foundation? Oh, okay. It's from the Foundation set. Which one was that? MTG Foundation. When did this come out? When did Foundations come out? Yeah, that's a good ass card, dude. Accept all. Oh, wait, that's on the fucking website. Oh, shit. This is from like 2 years ago. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's where I wanted. No, fuck. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. Magic Gathering Foundations is an entry-level Magic set designed to provide a common base for new and experienced players. It's a standard legal draftable set. God damn it. Draftable set with additional fixed production and was released in November 15th. Okay. Okay. So it's like 2 years ago. A year and a half ago. Huh. Anyway. All right. I have to go do things with my day. I think we hit the it's like an hour 45. Sorry that the I'm gonna go watch the video back, just double check, because it could also be going slow because I'm trying to do so many things at once, but based off of how you guys were talking, it's probably just slow in general. But so sorry about that. I I really appreciate it. Was kind of funny watching the views not really dip at all. So the fact that you guys, the video quality kind of sucks ass and you guys are still watching, I really appreciate that. It's very cool to see. It's very cool to see that, you know, there's not a fuck ton of us here, but the ones that are here, it's like they're like, we don't care. We don't care how much how low the video quality is on anything. We don't care how much your computer fucks up. We're here to hang out. And that I really appreciate. And yeah, I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. Yeah, if I can get my shit figured out and it doesn't look like a bag of shit, we'll be doing more Magic streams because that was really fun and I'm really enjoying Magic. Because everything else seems meaningless, but it's my wife, my friends, and Magic cards. It's the only things that matter right now. All right, I'll see you guys when I see you. Love you. Have a good one.